Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We continue with Watson's Pharmacy. Scott's about to answer a whole bunch of questions. We got a lot of phone calls over the commercial break. So our first call is going to be from Barhaven. I believe Cindy is on the line. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I've got a friend, and they have around on their head, around the follicle of their hairline, little, almost like pussy pimples, like sort of like the boil that you showed, but it's on each hair follicle. So I had already got them to use tea tree oil shampoo a couple of times, but I don't know if they should use it like more regularly.
Okay. So if the rash around the hair follicles, sometimes, I mean, again, with the organisms that are on our skin, sometimes they get into the hair follicles and cause problems. It can be a bacteria, it can also be a fungus. So the tea tree oil generally works on the fungus, so if we've tried that, that may not be the solution. What we could try in terms of pharmacy is just simple polysporin. So that would be the antibiotic that could be a simple solution to this problem.
So polysporin on the fingers and then run it through the hairline?
And then just kind of running it into those problem areas along the hair follicle shafts, I guess. So.
And they've already tried the tea tree oil and that shampoo, so if that's not working, then...
That's right. So then sometimes you'll need to get into some other types of lotions that your doctors can prescribe, and then we could add special ingredients, antibiotics. There are other anti-inflammatory as well, so that's a very important thing that doctors can recommend.
And that's when you'll get creative with your mixtures in the back room of the pharmacy.
That's right.
All right, we're going to take another call now. I believe that in Gatineau, and Alain should be on the phone. Alain, good morning.
Hi.
Bonjour.
Morning.
Good morning.
My question is I've just started the Nicoderm patches and the inhaler.
Okay.
And I've been getting night sweat and night terrors since I've started them. Is that normal?
Are you wearing the patch all day?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So that just having that nicotine throughout your system for the entire day can cause those, difficulty sleeping. It doesn't have to be night terrors, but it certainly can have that stimulatory effect, which probably is causing those problems. So a lot of people do, it's balancing, because you might want to take it off at nighttime, but then if you're one of the persons that really craves cigarettes first thing in the morning, you might have to just tough it out for a while you get that patch on again for the next day. And but give it a try. I'd say give it a try to take the patch off during your sleep and see if that helps.
That's interesting, because I guess so, right? If they're wearing it 24 hours a day,
that's right.
If they're constantly getting
they're going to get that constant stimulation from the nicotine, and that can cause that.
So if Alain were to take it off for it to sleep, how long usually would it be? So once he gets up, first thing he does is put the patch back on, that he would start to feel?
Well, what would be he could probably start off with the Nicotrol inhaler first thing, and put the patch on at the same time, and hopefully by the time that next urge would be coming, that patch would be going and working.
It would have kicked in.
That's right.
Alain, hopefully we answered your question right there. We have another one coming to us. This is Deirdre, I believe, in Pembroke. We are covering all the different areas around town. Good morning, Deirdre.
Hi there.
What's your question?
I have a 16-month-old with a horrible blood rash. We've tried everything that the doctor suggested with like Vaseline and everything else. We're looking if maybe it's fungal. It seems to be like chafing.
So you've worked with your doctor to try some antifungal and anti-inflammatory creams?
He just suggested like Vaseline and Isles paste butt cream, and it's not helping.
Okay. So a lot of times, and we kind of went through that with our children as well, sometimes it actually takes an ingredient like the clotrimazole, and sometimes they will combine that with a cortisone cream. It works really well. It just, it's an antifungal mixed with an anti-inflammatory, and for serious rashes on the bum from children, it works really well, and it just takes a couple days to heal. So, but it's usually a combination prescription that your doctor would give you. Now, on top of that, you'd probably want to use the Vaseline, because that's going to help to keep the future moisture away, so the urine and all that's causing the trouble. That's going to protect the skin underneath. So a combination, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and then cover it up with Vaseline to protect.
Does it usually happen with kids more often with this weather, with the dry temperatures, or this is something you could be seeing year-round?
Anytime year-round.
Okay. And there's a ton of moms right now that are going and checking their kids' diapers because it's something that concerns us, especially when you're changing them when they're young.
And it gets really red and angry. And
it's uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know, you think about what it would be like to be sitting and having that all day. Some great information.
Very, very sore.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Scott Watson joining us from Watson's Pharmacy and Wellness Center. The address is at 192 Main Street. You can find more information at their website, www.watsonspharma.com. Always a pleasure to have them on for our Ask the Expert segment. We're going to be taking a commercial break. We've got some Juno nominees coming your way. A little music. That's next.